What's up, everybody? It's Pallet Town Smeargle, and today we have another UU battle with the team that we just made in our team builder video. So if you have not seen that, please go check it out. The team is Shayman, Mienshao, Salamence, Alakazam, Ampharos, and Darmanitan, and it looks like our opponent is bringing a rain team. Which I'm kind of okay with. I'm going to lead with Mienshao. Actually, I'm going to lead with Shayman to kind of discourage... No, Mienshao? No. I'm going to lead with Shayman to kind of discourage the early setup of the rain, and to kind of check that Mecha Swampert if he decides he wants to lead with it. My opponent is probably going to lead with either the Politoed or the Trevenant. I don't know why he's bringing Politoed, because you cannot bring Drizzle. Ooh, the Porygon 2 comes in. I would not mind getting a Leaf Seed off on this thing. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to immediately fire off a Leaf Seed. Hopefully we can snag a little bit of Leaf Seed recovery on this Porygon 2, kind of chip it down. I don't want anything on my team to really take a Toxic. Shayman is the best thing to take a Toxic because it doesn't have Natural Cure. That means when I switch it out, it will not be Toxic anymore. It will be very, very nice. So he goes for Toxic, he can hit this thing, and then I'm going to Leaf Seed it and then switch right into my Mienshao to be able to hit this thing with a Knockoff. Knockoff is going to do a good job to his team. Obviously, everything but the Mega Swampert is going to get an item knocked off, which is going to do decent damage. Leaf Seed goes ahead and misses, though, which kind of sucks. Porygon 2 is going to go ahead and set up the rain. I'm going to go straight for a Seed Flare, predicting Mega Swampert to come in. This will hurt everything but that Trevenant, and it'll hit hard. Seed Flare is going to do 35% to a Porygon 2, and we're going to get this Spadef drop. He gets the Spadef drop on us, but we got a ×2 Spadef drop on that Porygon Z, which means that I think we're going to take it out. Yep, we are going to take it out. So what is my opponent going to go into? I think that Porygon Z, it was probably holding a Damp Rock. No, it had to be holding Eviolite, so we probably only have 3 turns left. We kind of check him from going into his Mega Swampert, though. I mean, he could go Ice Punch. If he throws an Ice Punch at us, that is going to suck. Out goes the Whomping Willow. Nice and Harry Potter reference. To check this thing, because I think he's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp or a Leech Seed himself, I'm going to go out to Alakazam, because I know we're outspeed. If the prediction of Alakazam is... Even if he does predict it, we'll hold on with our focus session. We'll be able to get a Shadow Ball off on this thing. He does Shadow Claw. He does predict us, so that's fine. I'm going to have to go for a Shadow Ball. We should outspeed, and if he goes into his Helioptile here, he'll eat the Shadow Ball just fine. Well, he won't eat it. He won't take any damage from it. But let's see what he does. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't make that prediction, and eHarmony, the Politoed's going to come in. The rain does stop, which is really, really nice. Which means I can go for an Energy Ball here on this thing. He's probably going to take a turn to set up the rain, or he's probably going to kill our Alakazam. It's one of the two. Based on how important rain seems to be to his team, he or she might go for another Rain Dance with a Damp Rock Politoed, which is a thing, I guess. Wow, Energy Ball did like nothing. Scald is going to take us out, that's fine. This gives us an opportunity to go out to our Shayman, which we do need to preserve for that Swampert. We do need to preserve it for that Swampert. But it does huge work on Swampert, Politoed, and Donphan, which is why I'm going to go out to it now. I'm going to go for the Seed Flare. If he switches into his Trevenant to take it, that's fine. So he goes for Protect. We launch off a Seed Flare, and we get back up to full health. I wonder if he thinks we're choiced. We could bluff the... No, because we went for Leech Seed and then Seed Flare. I'm going to go for another one. I don't think that Trevenant's going to want to take it too much. He's just trying to burn off a turn of Seed Flare. And like PP stall out Seed Flare, which could be what he tried to do with that. That is going to take out his Politoed. which means he only has one more potential Pokemon to set for rain, and that being the Swampert, which I don't think is going to switch in here. I think the Trevenant's probably going to be the thing that comes in. In comes the Trevenant. Now, I could swap out to Salamence. I'm actually going to swap out to Mienshao. Because reasons. I'm not sure why. I just don't want to be here with Shaman on this Whomping Willow. There's not much I can do. I have Earth Power and Seed Flares my attacking moves. Leech Seed is fine. I am fine. If I would have stayed in there with that Shaman, though, that would have been nice. We're going to go for a knockoff. Nice and safe knockoff here. Because that should knock off whatever berry this thing has. And then take him way down. We knocked off a Citrus Berry, he Will-O-Wisps us and misses, which is actually really, really nice for us. He gets recovery, and then he does not get the harvest. So I'm going to go for a U-turn, because a U-turn at this range should take him out, and it'll mean we get our Regenerator back up here. Even if he does switch out, we'll get our Regenerator back up to full health and be able to come in on whatever he has next. I keep saying he, but the pictures is a girl, but you can never tell online half the time. So I'm just going to keep saying he. I apologize if this is you and you're a female or whatever, but U-turn, so we're going to swap out here. I think the best opportunity, the best thing for us to go into right now, I'm going to go out to Salamence. Maybe try to get a Moxie sweep here, which would be really, really nice. I think we're going to force my opponent to go to the Helioptile, which would be kind of nice. He might think we have Intimidate. He might bring out the Donphan for Ice Shard. That is a distinct possibility. And if that is the case, I'm kind of, I would probably then, yeah, out comes the Donphan. With the Ice Shard being so imminent, I'm gonna go out to my my Ampharos, and I'm gonna to eat up the Ice Shard, and then I'm gonna switch back into Salamence, predicting the Earthquake. Ice Shard, because of how little that did, I question whether or not it would kill, but I kind of don't want to find out. Actually, would Mienshao be a good choice? We could fake out and then knock this thing off. So do we Mega Evolve and... I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for a Dragon Pulse. We kind of don't need our Ampharos in this battle. So, sorry Ampharos. I'm going to let you go down here, probably to an Earthquake. And if we live, and fire off a Dragon... Ooh, we fire off a Dragon Pulse! Wow, him taking that opportunity to set up the Stealth Rocks really, really hurt him. He should have just gone for EQ. Wow. Ice Shard is super effective, it's not going to do much. Dragon Pulse is going to take that down. We might be okay to just stay here with Ampharos. I was ready to sack you off, Ampharos, but if you can do this, out comes the Swampert, and I'm gonna Cotton Guard. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Cotton Guard and boost my defense. Mega Evolve, Ice Punch, super effective. I should have just gone for an attacking move. That was really dumb. I should have just gone for Dragon Pulse and just got off damage. I don't know why. I thought I was going to outspeed this thing, because Mega Ampharos has like no speed. It's like base 40 speed. And down we go, which is kind of fine. I'm going to go out to Mienshao here, because we will outspeed. We'll take some Stealth Rock damage on switch in. We'll get to fake this thing out. I'll go ahead and fake out. Fake out will do a decent amount of damage to this thing. Maybe not a whole lot, but it'll do something. The only thing is I don't think Shaman can live in Ice Punch. I don't think Salamence outspeeds either, which kind of sucks. Kind of wish Salamence had Intimidate right now, because that would bring down that Ice Punch. He probably doesn't know that we're running a bulky set, so he might, I don't know. Fake Out does 15%. Okay. Do I high jump kick? I'm gonna risk the biscuit. I'm gonna go for the high jump kick. Twist Scarf Darmanitan can come in because he doesn't have the range set up, and I can just go for EQs. Woo! Waterfall is gonna take the intro out, and that's fine. I'm gonna go out to my Choice Scarf Darmanitan and just go for Earthquake here. If the Helioptile does have the air balloon, me bringing this in pretty much tells my opponent I'm Choice Scarfed. And I'm actually going to go for the U-turn here, because U-turn will take him out. And then I can go to Salamence and not have to fear the air balloon, because I can just go for Dragon Claws on the Helioptile. I think my opponent here is kind of deciding whether or not I'm Choice Scarfed. And that'll pretty much tell him that I am. And I'll go out to Salamence here to finish things up. And he'll go into his Helioptile, and that'll be the battle. So, let's see here. Who knows? Maybe this Helioptile has some crazy things in store for us. Okay. Click on your, Heliolisk. It does not float in the air with an air balloon. So barring an HP Ice, Earthquake is going to take this thing out. If he does rock HP Ice and knocks us way down, good for him. D-Pulse! Woo! Alright. He might be if he's Choice Scarfed. This battle's not over yet, folks. It is not over. I'm Choice Scarfed. 317 speed. If he's Choice Scarfed, he outspeeds and wins. He outspeeds and wins. I think he wins. If he's Choice Scarfed, he wins. Oh my gosh. You're not Choice Scarfed. Yeah! Alright. We won that battle. Go ahead and smash that like button if you liked watching this battle. That was a really close 2-0 to my opponent. Good job. Yeah. Go ahead and like this video if you so choose. Comment down below any Pokemon sets, teams, or individual names you'd like us to see us use. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'm trying to grow the channel a little bit, trying to get more people living in Pallet Town. That would be great. And yeah, check out my Twitter, link will be in the description below. Check out Psychic Type. He's the guy who did the music going in the background. His link will be in the description below as well for his SoundCloud. And with all that being said, this is Pallet Town Smeargle signing out.